Welcome to the Dave Dabbah Big Show, presented by Seat77.com. As always, I'm Dave Dabbah. Today, I'm coming to you live from the super plush Seat 77 broadcast studios here in the heart of the Silicon Valley. Oh boy, producer Buck, this is our fifth show of the Dave Dabbah Big Show. It is week one. We are putting week one officially in the can. I have to say, of all of the shows we've done, this is by far going to be the best show that we've done so far. We've got, producer Buck, are you ready for it? Pebble Beach coverage. We've got Matt Forte leaving the wind of Chicago behind. We've got Justin Timberlake actually breaking out in song at Pebble Beach. We do. We actually have Justin Timberlake, JT, singing on the show today. And finally, find out why I believe that Charles Barkley must be on drugs. All of that and more on the Dave Dabbah Big Show, presented by the good folks at Seat77.com. Okay, so just a couple quick things. We are on TuneIn Radio, so subscribe to the big channel there. We will be popping up on Stitcher a little bit later in the week as well. And subscribe to the big iTunes channel when you have a chance. That channel is actually starting to take off. So we are super excited about that. Emails into info@seat77.com and we will read them on the air come Monday. Okay, so we're going to kick today's show off with a little Pebble Beach coverage. Now, Justin Rose shot a 66 with Justin Timberlake at his side. Is there nothing, producer Buck, that Justin Timberlake can't do? I mean, he is an amazing performer both on and off the stage. Whoever says, on and off the stage. So, we've got some great audio of Justin Timberlake singing. Producer Buck, you got that all queued up? So he breaks out into song. All right, go ahead and play JT.
Hear that? That's a little out of tune. I can't treat you away. I tried Jack, I tried Jim, I tried all of their friends. I can't treat you away. I can't swim out of this skin. I'm living in it.
That's so fantastic. So JT just breaks out into song. Some guy hands him a guitar. This is the beauty of Pebble Beach and the Pro-Am that they have there. Anyway, so this guy hands Justin Timberlake a guitar and he asks him to just sing a little something. So JT, being the personable person that he is, breaks out into song and starts singing. It was absolutely fantastic. Now, I can tell you this. Over the years, I've had several opportunities to play Pebble Beach. And I have to say, one year, I actually had to turn it down. And it turned out I had a free offer to go play Pebble. And it turned out that it was on a birthday. And I had some sort of family birthday celebration. And I had to actually say no. A few years later, I had a chance on what can best be described as a corporate boondoggle. And me and my buddy Jason and Joe and Dave, another Dave, had a chance to go play around at Pebble. And it was fantastic. And I will say this, the seventh hole at Pebble, the short par 3 where it's on the cliff and everything. And anyway, so I get up to the tee and I hit a ball within, 5 feet of the cup. And this is like, a short 80, 90 yard pitching wedge down. So I hit a ball. I'm like 5 feet away from the cup. And I'm so freaking, I didn't tell my buddies, but I was so nervous hitting that putt. And I made it. And I got a birdie on 7. And then on the 8th hole, which is very hard to reach in 2, I actually reached the green in 2. And we won't talk about what happened with my putting. But those were the 2 best holes that I played at Pebble. Now listen, if you have a chance to ever play Pebble, don't turn it down. Make sure you actually get out and you play it. The other recommendation I would have for those of you that do have a chance to play Pebble Beach, which is don't take a golf cart. You have no reason to take a golf cart. Just go out and walk, pay for the caddy, and do it that way. Okay, so moving on to Matt Forte, who has decided to leave the wind of Chicago behind. And I want you guys to kind of think about this a little bit. Why would Chicago decide to part ways with Matt Forte? 8,600 yards rushing in his career, 4,000 yards in receiving. I mean, that's 12,000 combined yards for Matt Forte, and the Chicago Bears, after 8 seasons, have shown him the door. Unacceptable, Chicago. Pay the man what he deserves. Anyways, so for Matt Forte, in my opinion, he deserved to be a Chicago Bear all the way through his career. The fact that he's being forced to move on over a couple extra dollars says more about the Chicago Bears organization and less about Matt Forte. There, that was my big Matt Forte rant. So tell us what you think. info@seat77.com. Here's where I think Matt Forte is going to go. He's either going to end up in New England. He's going to take less money, but he's going to end up playing for Belichick. Or he's going to take more money and he's going to play at Jerry Dome. You know, it's like Jerryland, Jerry Dome. It's Jerry's amusement park. He's going to play for Jerry if he decides he's in it for the money. And then finally, with Marshawn Lynch, as I said yesterday, actually really being retired, it would be interesting to see if Matt Forte decided to head to the Emerald City of Seattle. Once again, unacceptable by the Chicago Bears for not making Matt Forte a Chicago Bear for the rest of his career. That is an organization that is heading in the wrong direction. Okay, so producer Buck, info@seat77.com. We got a couple more cat names in for the kitten, the new kitten that we have here at the Dabbah household. We will read more of your cat names on the air come Monday. So send those on over. Also, on Monday's big show, we will be covering the NBA All-Star Game. Just producer Buck, a short prediction. I'm predicting that the West wins 165 to 155. I wonder what the Vegas over is on the game. Is it like, I don't know, 380 points for the over? Anyways, it's going to be a fun game to watch. Lots of great stuff this weekend happening in the National Basketball Association. So tune in to check out some of that coverage if you have a chance. And lastly, tonight, we have why I truly believe that Charles Barkley must be on drugs. Producer Buck, do you have the audio? Thank you, sir. Go ahead and play the Charles Barkley and Kenny the Jet Smith audio now.
Question for you.
Yes, sir.
You had a statement that you were saying right before we got on. Could you repeat that just for America?
I think out of all the basketball players in the world, I would take Kawhi Leonard.
No, you didn't say it. Say it the way you said it.
Kawhi Leonard is the best basketball player in the world, in my opinion.
So you would take him over LeBron James and Steph Curry?
First of all, Steph is the best offensive player in the NBA. LeBron was the best player for the last 10 years or more, but at his age, I would take Kawhi Leonard over any basketball player in the world right now.
So Charles Barkley is calling Kawhi Leonard the best basketball player in the world. Chuck, you must be on drugs. Look, Kawhi Leonard is a nice basketball player. Trust me, he's a superstar in the making. He does a fantastic job. He's a great role player. But Chuck, have you actually been watching the National Basketball Association this year? Or are you simply just making stuff up? How could you call Kawhi Leonard the best basketball player in the world? Chuck, you must be on drugs. Okay, to the stats we go, Chuck. Kawhi Leonard is averaging, are you ready for this? 20 points, 6.7 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. Compare that. That's 20 points, 6.7 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. Compare that to LeBron James. LeBron, 25 points, 7 rebounds, and 6.5 assists. How could you even call Kawhi Leonard a better basketball player than LeBron James? And I haven't even brought up, Chuck, I haven't even brought up Steph Curry yet, which I'm going to do next. Steph Curry, in limited minutes, he doesn't even play in the fourth quarter. He is averaging 29.8 points a game, 5.3 rebounds, and 6.6 assists. That's 29.8 points a game, 5.3 rebounds, and 6.6 assists per game. Chuck, my friend, you must be on drugs for thinking that Kawhi Leonard is a better basketball player than LeBron James, Steph Curry, and I guarantee there's 5 other players in the National Basketball Association that are better than Kawhi Leonard. Somebody needs to drug test Charles Barkley. I'm telling you, Producer Buck, somebody really does need to. All right. Well, we are going to wrap up the first week of the Dave Dabbah Big Show presented by the good folks over here at Seat77.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. TuneIn Radio, iTunes. We're going to be showing up on Stitcher really soon. Appreciate all the support on Facebook and Twitter as well. For the Dave Dabbah Big Show, I'm Dave Dabbah, reminding you that not everyone can be a champion, but everyone can act like one can. And good luck, North America.